So what am I working on my desk today? I gotta turn on the light, hold on. So what am I working on my desk? Well, I've got an ear. It's plastic. I'm trying to make Kit Fox ears or Fennec Fox ears or any one of those tan ear fox things. You may recognize them from, I don't know, any zoo. As you can see, I've already tried to paint these. The ghosts of failures past still sticks around. You can see there's a little bit of black still showing through there, and black and gotten gooshy. And this one, I think I've gotten it how I wanted it to be with some pencil mark. It's got all of the tufts I want. I've got to have tufts in life, you know. It's like secondary to breathing. So I'm just using regular craft paint. Everything I use is craft paint because I'm broke and this shit costs like 57 cents each at Walmart. I love Walmart. So we're just gonna put some more white on here. I'm gonna white out the world. Oh, I should probably fill up my water because, as you can see, I have none. It's not very conducive to paint work when you don't have anything to clean it off with. All right, here's our urine sample. So just dump some on there. Also, or if you're like me, you can be a freak and just take it straight out of the bottle like that. The spillage makes it fun. That's what makes your projects fun, when you have to clean them up. And it's really annoying when you spill the whole thing, because you just dunk it in there like a moron. So let's put this on there. Let's see if it covers it up. Oh, it's still there. Oh my God, it's still there. Oh, all right. Go for gold. Just cover up the whole fucking thing. Yeah, just dunk it right in there. The whole thing. Just do the whole thing. Cover up those layer lines. We're just making new layer lines. We're making our new layer lines out of the paintbrush streaks. 3D printed? Nah, 3D painted, baby. 3D painted. There's gonna be more paint than plastic on this when I'm done with it. This is the quiet parts where we just cut when it's done. I get to say hi to myself in the editing. Maybe with the behind the scenes Patreon or something, I don't know. Oh God. We got some paint on our shaft. Oh yeah. That's going on the OnlyFans. There we go. Now it's even worse. Inconsistency will be this project's consistency. Yeah, good enough. This is just prototype. All right, so let's go over to this one. What is up with you? I guess I could repaint over the white parts and then black over the graphite. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, no. I think I'm gonna do the black parts first. Let's cap this up. Oh, one hand. Oh, come on. Oh, let's see if I can do it. Oh, heck yeah. All right, let's get our finer detail brush. Why does it look like that? It's like red. Yeah, just paint over that fucking cardboard. Crack that sucker open. Don't even need to open the lid. Just dunk it right in. Or, if you're me, pull it from the sides. Why do I do it this way? Because, well, it's already there. I don't need to put it onto something else. You only put stuff on other dishes when you're mixing paint. Like this. This is 50% white and 50% khaki. I just put a little bit in this dish and let it rip. Pro tip, if you've got open paint like this, put a lid over it and it'll stay wet longer. Let's get these terrible tufts tactfully. I'm out of alliterations. All right, so careful strokes. Let's do this. All right, I've already messed up. I didn't even put any paint down. Carefully. Careful thin lines. All right, project's ruined. Let's just put it on glass. Man. Watch me go. All right. Oh, shit. Well, that's why we made white paint, so we can fix our black paint. That's the only reason why it was made. All right. Oh no, our paint's coming off the tip already. Gotta love it when you start a project and immediately it starts failing. Let's just use the cap here, that's pretty good. Let's get back to it. Let's keep going on these tufts. These tufts are tough. Yay! I should not do stand-up comedy. I mean, I'm sitting for this and I'm already making bad ones. Do you think standing up is gonna make it any better? Row, row, row your paint carefully down the line. You know, in schools they teach this, but they don't teach you how to do it on a fox ear that's made out of plastic. If they did do that, I'd be very confused on who's teaching the art class. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, I like that. Don't even give it any effort. Looks the exact same. Just like these jagged motherfuckers down here. God damn it. Oh shit. Oh fuck. It's all ruined. It's all ruined. Can't even paint on the lines anymore. I put too much effort in. It's a delicate process, this is. Because you want to make it look good, but you also don't want to put on too much paint. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna keep going. Well, the good part is that I can do this over again if I want to, which I don't. So I'm gonna be doing this over again anyway. Oh, great. I think it would look like this even if I wasn't recording. It'd just look like ass. Universal ass. Do I actually not have a better brush for this? No, I don't. I don't have a better brush. You know, I tried doing digital artwork once, but then I conceded that I don't have the hands for art. I still don't think I do. So I'm tricking myself by making crafts instead. Because this is a craft and not an art. I don't do art. Ah, lovely. Now that we get to the end, we start making some decent looking lines. Like that, yeah. Ah, great. Not great. All right, let's put the cap back on and let this sucker dry. And in the meantime, I will show you what I was going for. All right, so this is what I was going for, kind of. Let's see if I can bring it in. So this is what I was going for. It's kind of Kit Fox ears. So it's got big tufts, big distinct tufts. I mean, in the game, they're modeled separately from the rest of the ear. And the best way I could think about it was that the ears kind of went like this, kind of, with the pinky being kind of short and the top is, the thumbs are really short. But the outsides, the fingers, they're like, you know, you saw it, you know what I'm talking about. So these have dried. Thankfully these have dried now. So now I want to just mark this one to look like this one, so we can have at least a little bit of parity. Basically just do the same thing, draw the tufts, and hope for the best. This is the hard part in my opinion, trying to copy what I already have. So, let's start with a mistake. How far out does it go? About middle, right there, so. Don't worry, we'll paint over that and it'll look even worse. The bottom one is kind of pointy, so we'll bring it back in. Now the other ones, they're kind of round. And bring it out to a round point. Why is it a round point? Because, I don't know, I think it looks a little bit better. And we need to get bigger in the tuft now. How's that looking? That looks tufty. And now we'll bring it out a lot more, because like on this one, bring it back in. It's pointed a little bit upward, so like about that much. And, uh-oh, I see a problem. We'll get to it in a second. We'll get to it in a second. Let's do another tuft. That sound is horrible. Wasn't I supposed to be going upward more? There's a problem there. I didn't do that. Let's erase it. Aha. Eraser reveal. There. Completely gone, except for all the cuts and stuff this pencil makes. A bit more up. Back down. That's a bit thin tuft. Erase number 2. Bring it back in. That's good. And another tuft. Thankfully, the real foxes don't have to do this because this would get really annoying if they had to design their own tufts every time. There we go. How about that? Oh, I still see the problem. Down here, not enough point compared to this one. So let's bring that out a little bit. Erase, 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 erase. So I'm trying to bring it out a little bit to be not so odd looking. So let's do this. That's a bit better. And why not we fix this one? How about that? Pretty cool, huh? You guess what time it is? Hopefully this time we don't have any non-adherence or non-painting issues. Actually, yeah, I do like this. I do like the tufts. They don't look too bad. They look cartoony. And best of luck. Rub-a-dub-dub. Here we go. Hey, it's a consistent line. Let me bring you in. Nice consistent line to start. That's a good omen. Let's see how this goes wrong.
Foreshadowing is a literary device in which an author gives an advance hint.
And that's how it goes wrong. Nice and easy. Alright. Hey, how about that? No, it doesn't look bad. Let's just paint over what I just put down. My hard work. Cover it right up like it never even happened. See, I actually free-handed this. This is just a funny mistake. I guess the left side's the lucky side. And the right side is for freaks. So that means I should wear only right side ears? This is almost going too well. Too well. Oh, well, not bad, not terrible. Ooh, yeah. Well, this is gonna be nice, I say, and then I mess it up. Just ignore that the rest of the ear looks like that. Yeah, we got it. One nice thing on a bad ear. Deviating a bit from the outline here. Why did I do that? That was stupid. There, how's that? I think that looks decent. That looks very fluffy. Oh yeah, that looks great. Just gotta ignore all the problems on this one and then just ignore that this one looks somewhat fine. You know, they cancel out. No, they don't. You wear them at the same time. What am I talking about? Alright, now we gotta let this sucker dry, and this one is already fine. So I don't know if I want to make pink on the inside, like pink around here, just to make it look even more foxy, because those ears are kind of thin. Don't know what I want to do with these now. Wait, hold on. I just noticed something as soon as I put these things down. These are not even. I don't know how I didn't notice that until right now. Those top ones, the top tufts, they are not even. I don't even know how I didn't notice that. So what do you do if it doesn't look even? You leave it. You just leave it. You leave it how it is. It just stays like that. Just don't worry about it. Leave it how it is. It's fine.
Morning's here. The morning's here.
All right. All of our paint has dried. I'm just gonna touch up the back of these two, because they are a bit, they're not bad, they're just weird. And also the sides here. We're gonna use some of this 50-50 khaki and white. Come on. 50-50 khaki and white, and let's use the wide brush. Here it goes. Just another coat. I think I did about 3 or 2 before. It got kind of annoying because I had to keep constantly making new mixes of it, which is why it's so patchy back here. Now that the back is fine, let's do this. How do I want to do it though? See, this is the hard part. Where do you put your hands? So, There we go. That's about what I want. Just a nice front edge there. Now I get to do it again to the other side, but now I can't put this down. Maybe I can, I don't know. I can balance it on the little screw here. Oh, crap. I just gotta hold it. All right, this one is dry now. Let's get the other one. This one had a bit of a drip right there. No, not me, the ear. So another 50-50 khaki, dab that on the brush, and wow, this looks a lot worse than when I was just looking at it a moment ago. Hopefully we can cover up some of that real dark stuff, because I initially put a darker brown on the back because I thought that would look nicer, and it doesn't. Red? Hold on. How did that happen? How is there red in my khaki? Why is there red? I guess that's the downside of Walmart paint, because randomly you'll just get streaks of red. There's more! I can't make this up. There's red in my khaki. And now I've got to mix more. Look, I will mix this for you on camera. This is khaki. There's red on the label, and that's it. That is the only red that there should be. That much. All right. And let's do 50% white, just to lighten it up a bit, because regular khaki is a bit too dark. Well, too strong of a color. Let's mix it up with this toothpick that I just mixed that stuff up with. Look at that. It's combined. It's not red. There's no red. There's no red in my brush either. All right, put it back on the brush. Let's see if there's more red. No red. Not yet. The phantom red. I've had this happen for so long. I don't know why. I think there's just red in the bottle. One little streak will show up and it's, makes me want to gouge my eyes out. There we go. That looks better. Now let's do this here. All right, let's see about this. And we'll call these crappy little accidents because I'll just white over them. And the rest, not super bad. I can just white over it, which I think I'm going to for this anyway because I've got this shiny mark here and I don't know, these like black crappy looking things here. Oh wait, yeah, keeping those. Not the worst. These two, I think they came out pretty good. The fronts are still a bit meh, but I'm thinking maybe I should put some pink behind the tuft part, like right here, just to give them a little bit more depth and make them look more like fennec ears. Kit foxes don't really have that. Some fennecs are like dark around there, but some are pink. I don't know. I think pink would make it stand out a little bit more when you're just like, I don't know, looking at somebody like, oh yeah, that makes sense. They got pink in there. This is just Craft Smart light pink. It's just pink, maybe a little bit more white, 2-to-1 white to start, something like that. Oh god, it's chunky. Let's see what I can do. Okay, where was I? So I've done a little bit of work off camera. I made a bit of pink. I didn't fix anything that I made on camera, so I did make a little bit of pink, like the inside that you would see of a fox ear. So I'm gonna add that to this one, which I haven't done yet. This mixture is like 10-to-1 white to pink or something like that. It's obscene. So let's use this brush to just put it on there. So I kind of want to do it like this one where it starts at the top, kind of goes out and then comes back in. Yeah, let's just paint. Shut up and paint. Let's bring it around. This is very tedious because I chose to use the smallest brush I have for the biggest part I want to paint. Oh, great. I just painted over what I just did. I just painted over the nice part. Just spread our strawberry slosh everywhere. This does look like strawberries. All right, now let's compare.
Ew. It's pink.
These don't look anything alike. Let's keep going. You're gonna have to call me a George Lucas after I'm done with this, because I may go a little bit too far in a few places. Okay, George, how are we looking? The original compared to the remake? Yeah, about as good as one of his movies. There we go. We've made a phantom edit, or another ear. Okay, so yeah, they're obviously not the same, but they are close enough. I mean, this one's already, the tufts on it are already higher, and this one's a bit lower, so this one goes out a bit more, and this one stays in a bit more. You know, the difference is like one's on the left and the other one's on the right. You know, you can have one or the other. No, you have to have both. You have to have both. What am I talking about? All right, now that we've successfully smothered these things with bubblegum, we can get these little ear fold things here. What are these even for on the actual animal? I don't even know. But what do they do? Do they make them hear better, or do they just collect dirt? All right, let's crack open this black so we can put another line down. And I've already made a little mark on where I want to put that. I'm thinking just do a short line and then a bit of pink on the inside here, because they also have pink there. All right, and let's lay down just a nice thin line with no errors in it. Ooh, let's make it a little thicker. I think that fits the purpose for now, at least. We can make it longer later. Now let's get the other one and do the same thing. Just a nice short line. There we go. This side also looks better than the other one. And while we've got the black out, I think we should touch up these lines here because this is already dry. And fantastic, we already messed it up again. At least it's consistent. There, how's that look? It looks tufty. See, this one wasn't so bad. It's just got a few little overlaps there. It shouldn't be too hard to fix. And this one's looking just as jagged as it should be. Alright, now that our black paint has dried completely, I guess we should get started on our little ear fold thing here. I do think these add a lot of depth to the project because it does add a little side dish for your eyes to look at when you're looking at their ears on the top of your head. Let's just do a little, little D shape. Alright, it probably doesn't look like much, but I do think that'll make it look better. Yeah, maybe with this black line here extended. And onto the other one. So I actually did look up what these things are called, and apparently they're called Henry's Pocket. They don't really do much on the animal though, they just kind of possibly enhance sound. And here it is all together. I think it does look decent. Maybe just a little extend there, but I'm gonna leave it for a bit and see how this comes out.
Sunshine is here. The sky's clear, the morning's here.
Alright, and after some final touches, this is how they turned out. I think they look pretty good. The colors are nice and consistent. There's not a whole lot of extra marks showing through, and the pink looks pretty good. And if you think they look weird right now, and here's the final product, I think it looks pretty good. I just gotta finish it off with some matte clear coat, and it'll be looking as it does, but just sealed up.
And here's a short orbit shot of how it looks on the hat.
Bazinga. What do I say now? Thanks for watching. And of course, thanks for watching. This took quite a lot of time.